what Chris has in one can. Ooh, Chris. It's like you read my mind.
I do the smart making sometimes.
Not often, but yeah.
Let's do this. Let me level this out quick so it looks, so people don't have to use as much imagination. All right.
Well, actually, I was going to chase around you.
Yep.
We're good.
And we need about 16, 18 inches, which this one is, but it looks kind of stupid like that. So we're going to kind of lean this back. And then you'll see on this face over here that we can have a spill stone here. So the water comes and it drops, and it comes out and it drops. Makes it much easier to lift, much easier, safer, and teamwork. And then you can lift it wherever you want it. Don't show your butt. We don't want to see the butt of the rock. So by seeing this, you can see the butt of the rock right here and the butt of the rock. You want to hide the butt.
We'd like to primarily keep it in there and flowing where we want it to, but we can't help that some of it's going to wind up here.
So, when you get your rocks from your supplier, the first thing you're going to pick is your frame rocks. You want to find the left and the right of each of your waterfalls. We have 1, 2, 3 waterfalls, so we have to find the left and the right. The spill stone, it doesn't really matter to an extent because it's just going to get algae growing on it and the biofilm and whatever. You're not really going to see it. So don't find your most beautiful rock and make it your spill stone. When I say spill stone, you've got on one side you've got a frame rock, then you've got a spill stone, then you've got another frame rock. So I'm looking at this one right here, and we need about 16, 18 inches, which this one is, but it looks kind of stupid like that. So we're going to kind of lean this back, and then you'll see on this face over here that we can have a spill stone here. So the water comes and it drops, and it comes out and it drops. So we get 2 spills off of this with 1 stone. So we're going to use this as our bottom waterfall. So when it comes time to moving big rocks, you want to tuck in there a little bit, just like that, and you don't have a machine. Then you drop your rock down. Watch your toes, especially when I'm steel toe boots. Then you get a bunch of people around, you grab the corners. Makes it much easier to lift, much easier, safer, and teamwork. And then you can lift it wherever you want. When you're going to build your spillways, your spill stones, you can build it straight up and lift it over like that. It's going to look more natural if you can find 1 stone that fits. If you can't find 1 stone that fits for your spill stone, what I would recommend doing is back them up and turn them a little bit so that the water is going to come over here. Some of it's going to hit this and bounce that way. Some of it's going to fall down to here and then it's going to bounce that way. Kind of get that multifaceted splash as it's coming down. If you go like this, the water is going to come over and down. When the water falls off, you see these lines, and this is a very linear stone, very flat stone. Granite stone, it shows up even more, where if you can see what we say, don't show your butt. We don't want to see the butt of the rock. So by seeing this, you can see the butt of the rock right here and the butt of the rock. You want to hide the butt, or you want to make it so that it's more back and forth, more set back a little bit so that it jumps different ways and creates more splash as it comes down. This is going to make a softer sound as it comes down. This is going to make a louder crashing sound, and if there's a pool at the bottom, it's going to make a deeper roar. The deeper the pool underneath it, the bigger the roar it's going to make. So those are some of the things that we look for when we're building a spill stone.
Right here is a good spot to explain what we like to call our gravel channels. Inevitably, some water is going to get behind our rocks. We'd like to primarily keep it in there and flowing where we want it to, but we can't help that some of it's going to wind up here. So let's give it a smart place to go instead of letting it try and flow over the liner. So what we do, we get some gravel, try and fill up this void space. Try to take a nice rock like this, set it right in here, kind of hold this up, and this little void that I've created right here, I'm going to fill that up with gravel so that the water has a place to go instead of over the edge of the liner. So when you're foaming, you want to foam all these rocks to the liner and stuff, but you do not want to foam over this. You don't want to like encase this gravel channel in foam. You want to try and keep stuff from trying to get to it, but whatever does wind up getting to it, you want to leave the gravel channel itself nice and open so that it can flow properly.
Or we could shim this up an inch. Yeah, do we have a...
We have tall shims like inch high.
Or even rather have... Oh, what Chris has in one hand. Ooh, Chris. It's like you read my mind.
I do the smart making sometimes.
Waterfall, which one? Not often, but... Yeah.
You know, blind spot finds another now and then. Maybe that'll be of use and it'll stop.
What I've got going on here is I want this to be my spill stone. I kind of want to tuck it like this, but when it was on this, it was too short. And you can either put something on top of it or underneath it. So like this needs to be a little bit taller because it's a little bit the same as this. It needs to be a touch taller, and this one needs to be taller. You can either put one on top of it or put your shim underneath it. So this comes up, and then your gravel is going to hide the bottom of this stone when it comes time for this water to flow. So anytime you're shimming a stone or you have a retaining wall, don't put a bunch of little rocks on the top. Shim up the next rock so that it keeps the top with big rocks and the bottom just looks natural in the water. Look who's back. Oh wait, you guys aren't old enough to know that song, I'm sorry. Lime Slim Shady is I'm the real shit. Is it the same singer?
It's the same song.
Same song.
No, wait.
Chris, why do you like use wet gravel?
I don't. Foam up the back of it to the liner, and then like the front of it so that to prevent.
We probably would want to get this a little bit deeper so it's more of a pool here before it goes over. I don't personally prefer there being rocks along every single inch of the edge. This rock could be here and it's going to retain the soil there, and then gravel can come in with a plant here that kind of grows in. It's soft. Hi, thanks for watching this video from Minnesota Waterscapes. Make sure you like and subscribe that video and give us a ring, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.